Hey guys, I'm Uzma and today I'll be cooking a very easy one-pot rice recipe that I love, my husband loves, and my friends used to love. Let me start with the ingredients that we will need. We will not need a lot of ingredients and you can definitely switch it up as you like. You can use vegetable, you can use prawns. I'm using chicken here. I have 2 eggs beaten and I have used salt and pepper and some garlic powder. I have 1 chicken breast, marinated it with salt, pepper and some garlic powder. You can use vegetables as well. You can use more chicken if you like. You can literally just do whatever your taste buds like. I've also diced 2 small onions. I've diced them thinly. I've used some habanero peppers here. I've used 2. If you don't like heat, then don't use it, but I use it because I love it and I think it becomes pretty mild once it incorporates with all the rice and chicken. But if you want to, you can totally skip it or use any other kind of chili. I've also used some fish sauce. You can find it in any Asian superstore. Salt and some ginger paste. I've used some olive oil, a little bit, just so that the butter doesn't burn. I've also used some butter. And I've used 2 cups of rice. I'm using Kali Jeera aromatic rice. You can find it in any Bangladeshi or Indian store, but you can also use any other kind of rice. Just don't use jasmine rice because that's sticky. I'm using 4 cups of water because the ratio for cooking perfect rice is twice the amount of water. I'm using 2 cups of rice, so 4 cups of water. I'm also using, to flavor my stock, I'm using the Maggi Thai soup, but you can use any other kind of soup. You can use chicken stock, beef stock, prawn stock, vegetable stock, store-bought or made in home. You can even use water, but I think using a stock will give your dish much more flavor. I have mixed the soup with the water. I'm just stirring it and whisk it a little bit so that there are no lumps in it. This is actually a very easy recipe and you can make it in I think in 30 minutes, and you don't really have to stand in front of the stove and monitor it a lot. It's really easy and very ideal for weeknight dinners. So to start, I've added the butter, and in the cold butter I'm going to add some garlic powder and a little bit of ginger paste, because I'm adding it cold, because then in the cold butter the flavor of the ginger and the garlic infuses and it wouldn't be as intense if you add it in hot butter. So there you go. I am also adding a little bit of olive oil so that the butter doesn't burn. After the butter has melted, I'm going to add in the eggs. Make sure the oil is hot enough before you add the eggs, otherwise it might stick to the bottom of the pan. And then I'm going to just stir it and cook it for about a minute until it looks like this. It doesn't have to be fully cooked, just 80% done. And then I'm going to add in the chicken. After the chicken has lost its pink color, it's not cooked all the way through right now, but after it has lost the color in it, I'm going to add in the habanero peppers, and I'm also going to add the onions. Stir everything together a little bit and cook until the onions become translucent. I'm going to add the fish sauce now. Now you can omit the fish sauce if you don't have it on hand. I just had it and it enhances the flavor, so I'm using it, but you can totally omit it and the recipe is still gonna taste really good. And now I'm going to add in the rice that I have drained and washed before. And then fry the rice for about a couple of minutes, because the more you fry the rice, the more it's going to be nicely separated once it's cooked, but don't overdo it and burn it though. Now lower the heat to low and add some salt to your mixture of water and soup that you have prepared before. Now a rule of thumb for cooking perfect rice is you have to add a little bit more salt. So when you're adding the salt, it needs to taste a little salty. With the rice, it is going to become perfect. But if your salt tastes perfect right now, it's going to be a little bit less once the rice has cooked. Now add this mixture to your rice and then increase the heat to medium again and give it a little bit of a stir. Now cover it and wait for 10 to 15 minutes or until the water has soaked. Now uncover the lid and give it a little bit of a stir and lower the heat to the lowest that you can, like the minimum heat that your stove is able to get. Just lower the heat, cover it again, and make sure that there are no ways for the vapor to get out. I just take a paper towel and then I roll it and put it in the opening. I'm sure there are better ways of doing it. This is just what I do and I'm showing you that. And now wait for 15 to 20 minutes or until the rice is fully cooked. And there you have it. Thanks for watching.